I'm Eric Enga, the CEO and founder of Stone Temple Consulting. I'm here today with Greg Jarboe, co-founder and president of SEO PR, and author of the book YouTube and Video Marketing, An Hour a Day. We're going to have some fun talking about some things that people don't really necessarily know about success in video marketing and YouTube in particular.
You want me to give away the secret sauce?
I do.
Oh man, okay.
I mean, I invited you to our august facilities here for
Okay,
that
all right,
explicit
all right, all right,
purpose.
all right.
So let's dig in. You were telling me just a moment ago about this this guy. I apologize, forget his name. That has this really unique spin on marketing on YouTube. Why don't you tell me that story?
Yeah, well, the guy is named Ray William Johnson. And if you don't know Ray, that's okay. You should find out about Ray. And part of the reason why I use Ray as an example in the courses that I teach at Rutgers, for example, is Ray made $1 million last year in selling advertising on YouTube next to his channel.
That sounds like a pretty interesting sum of money. And I think you mentioned to me that he had this really unusual insight into how he got people to respond to the ads.
Right. So Ray's done a number of things right. So first of all, he's funny enough that people watch his videos. And let me put the emphasis on funny enough. They're also interested in subscribing to his channel, partly because he does 2 new original videos a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. And he's got 5.8 million subscribers.
Wow.
People who say, please send me an email the next time one of Ray's new videos goes up. So that's a following. And then what Ray figured out, ahead of, I think, everybody else, is that if people were watching his videos, laughing at his humor, and then going on and doing something else, Ray would remain a poor, starving comedian for the rest of his career. So Ray's innovation, the one that I show in the classes that I teach, that wakes the students up, is like, say what? He did what? Is Ray's got a couple of things in the middle of each video called cool transition. So he does a video that's sort of broken into 3 parts, and between part 1 and 2 and part 2 and 3 there's this quote cool transition, and the cool transition is anything but. It's actually quite boring. It's actually quite monotonous. It's actually quite predictable. It's the part of the video where you start glancing around and seeing what other things are there.
Right.
And oh, by the way, among the other things that are there are advertisers, ads either next to his video or underneath his video, wherever they've decided to advertise. And what Ray discovered is that when he was slightly boring for, a couple of seconds, people would glance around. The click-through rate on the ads next to his videos or superimposed on the bottom of his videos would go up. And Ray would make more money.
Right.
So as he explained it, it's like if they're all rolling on the floor laughing, I stay in the poorhouse.
Right.
If I'm slightly boring, if there's a speed bump in between the sort of episodes where they sort of glance around, if that's money I can take to the bank.
So this is where we pause for a second to be boring so people will click on the ads. Oh, wait, I'm actually not running any ads for this video. So.
Why not? Why not? In the old days, it used to take a certain threshold before you could become a YouTube partner. It was sort of hard to do. These days, all you have to do is fill out a form. YouTube is really interested in monetizing more and more of the videos. You could become a YouTube partner this afternoon.
There you go, that's great. So the insight, just to recap, is to allow the opportunity, if you are trying to make your money by advertising on YouTube, allow the opportunity for the person to get distracted, because if your content is continuously compelling from end to end, they don't click.
That's right. And so it's sort of like the equivalent of the bathroom break in television.
Right.
You've got to give people sort of a moment to come up for air, look around, and that is a programming discovery I don't think most people understand.
That's awesome. Well, great. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate the opportunity to get that great tip from you. And we'll shoot another video real soon.
Okay.